Hello, this is Xensomi, and we're playing City Skylines. Now, let me start by saying that there's good news and bad news, and all in between. I'm sorry for the week that I missed, where I didn't put up a video. The reason was that I've been sick. I've had a strange kind of a cold that hasn't been willing to let go. I still feel a bit under the weather, but hopefully it's going in the right direction. So yeah, let's hope for the best. Now that's the bad news, and of course you all know it since you all know it. You know, the people who have seen it knows it because you have missed that episode, of course, and I did write in the last episode about it as well, so in the disclaimer. But anyway, the good news is that I finally gotten fiber here now. They've finally installed fiber in my house, and for starters, I have, since they have half price for 3 months now in the beginning, I have chosen a line that is 300 up and 300 down, and it's placing. I mean, when I recorded a video for about 25 to 30 minutes, it took me, well, all from the 3 hours up until 6 hours to just upload that YouTube video. Now, that this Saturday, before I recording this was, the day today is the 1st of May. So this Saturday that was, I actually I didn't even had the time to write the disclaimer. I came halfway or something like that, and the video was uploaded, and then they just have to process the thing. Of course, the process took the same amount of time as it did before, but the uploading went in seconds, and that was poof, what a relief. And even though I uploaded during those seconds, nothing happened, so that would slow down the internet, which, I mean, for those 3 to 6 hours that it took before, I was completely blocked out of the internet. I couldn't do anything because the uploading thingamajig just made everything else crash, or not crash, it just didn't work. So that's good news from me. And I am actually working on a new map in which I is going to start a new city. And I think that city, if I mean, I have a full-time job as well, which takes quite a lot of time, and I have my house that I have to look after. But other than that, I don't have much of a social life or anything like that. Thank God, or whatever. But anyway, I am actually considering trying to get that up. The new city will be without time-lapse, was my thought, to sit and talk to you and talk about what I'm doing and stuff like that for whatever amount of time I have to give to build. And I'm trying to upload one of those every Wednesday or something like that. But yeah, that's that's probably the news that I have for now. I think I'm just going to jump into a time lapse on this one and get some stuff done today, and I'll speak about that after the time lapse is done. So without further ado, let's get this episode running. See you later.
do is adore you all of the time. I'd like to. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, love you. If I may, if I may. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you night and day, if I may, may. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, love you.
Well, I think I'm going to be satisfied with what I've done for today's episode. I did expand a bit here on the school districts because I had two little high schools since those, boarding schools disappeared from the assets. And now I think we have capacity in the green for everything. Elementary, high school, and university. Yes, everything is in the greens and okay. And I did a college soccer stadium here, and one of these Banta football park, which of course is the American equality to this soccer field, as what we in Europe call football. So yeah. Anyway, and I did some parking spaces and some shopping malls here. And a movie or cinema place for people to watch the latest movies, or maybe just go and watch the old ones, like Star Wars: The Force Awakens here. It is a bit sad that I don't think that that's possible because of all the copyright stuff and things like that. But if it was possible, I really would love to see Paradox make a a cinema like this, where they actually these are connected to the internet, so the latest movies are always on these posters. Should actually be good for the movies because it would give them promotion and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that would be a copyright problem and stuff like that. So I don't think that it will ever come. But anyway, I did this little suburban area. Was a little pain to place every single house here, but eventually I think I'm quite pleased with it. Loads of stuff to do with it still. It seemed time for us to stop this expansion and start to go into details in every little crunk or whatever we call it. Every little thing should be, periscope. No, not periscope. Whatever. As you can see here, we have a little problem here, and that is because I've made these lads needing to stop because this is the priority lane. One thing I'm going to try and do here, which will ease, not much, but a little, that file, and that one is only allowed in there. Now, the cars that you can see now, they are using the other lanes here, but they do it so late. I'm gonna try and do it that you can only go straight in this line. You can only go, oh crap, you can only go straight in this line. Now they have to do it quite a long way back in order to, you can see, they're making the choice which lane a lot quicker, and the line is already gone here. No line here. Annoying that cars that wants to go straight ahead actually do end up in this lane here, because they shouldn't have to. So yeah, but of course that's something that I can control myself, to be honest, like doing this. Now every car that wants to go straight needs to go into this middle line here, so it will be more direct. We can do this as well. That means that most cars will stay in the middle. Yeah, and I did something like this. I had a lot of import. It went down from to 5,000 something it was, and it's now down to 416. And the only thing I did was to make a one-way lane here, and then they make this one way as well, which means nobody's crossing any roads to get into their stuff. Like here, and they're picking the lanes here where they want to go into and out of there to pick up oil here, and then they just continue straight ahead and leave it in here. So we're up to 49% there, 41% there. So oil are getting into where they should be now. So I think that's a very good thing that happened there. Solved a lot of problems with that. I think I'm going to perhaps do something similar with the ore in the next episode or something. Oh, we jumped up to 5,000 in the lead here again. Well, that's strange. But anyway, I do think it works, but I can't be 100% sure, of course. So I'm just going to continue. But anyway, I don't like this. I might try to do a roundabout or something about this traffic jam that is going on here. Same thing here, perhaps. Making some small roundabouts might be the trick, but I don't know. Anyway, did we do something else? No, we did not. I think that was all. And I do have a little plan that perhaps here in this area we might be actually doing something like this. I don't know how and where and exactly how things is going to look, but I think I'm going to be making a football stadium here. And of course I'm going to be using this one because it's huge and cool and everything. The problem is, how do I get the train to go over here? The subway and everything else that I want to connect to this, because this is something that you really should be able to get to with whichever sort of community, or maybe it's here, and whatever sort of transport you want to get there. This is you should be able to get there in any of them, whether you take the train or the bus or the whatever, you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna have to figure that out, where I want to place it, and hopefully I will be doing that in the next episode, so do join me then again. But for now, I think I'm going to say, do like, subscribe, and everything nice. That would really be cool. Leave a comment if you want to. And other than that, I'll hope you stay safe, and don't forget to have fun, people. Life isn't much if you can't have fun from time to time. So without further ado, I say bye-bye.